It's a mock of how they have the building will look like. And then they put it in the market for sale. Like I said the other day, Dangote only saw the potential from saying why people come, they said they took this oil away. They just went and set up a refinery. Dangote did not set up a geological firm. Yes, it is State of the Nation, and it's good morning. My name is Daddy Chris. I'm reaching you from the African Renaissance Television desk right here in London. Today is a great day, and it is already the 24th of October. The year is over. I like that. I like when the year is coming to an end like this, and everybody's thinking and everybody's fighting and trying to get to an end or see what we all can do. But today is a great day. Today, I'm really here to talk to. I'm really more of a peaceful person today. I hope that at the end of this broadcast, I'll be able to talk to the demographic I want to talk to. Today, my broadcast is actually for the young people. So if you're not young, this might not be very appealing to you. But perhaps if you're not young, you have a child, and perhaps you want the best for your child. So let's talk to our young people today. And I'm not going to be nice to you guys today, young people. I'm actually trying to kick your ass a little bit. Maybe you guys need to hear this so that you guys can get up and do the needful. So because I have a lot of young people on the show, I won't be talking about them without putting them right in on the show. Let me quickly add them to the show. Hello, young ladies. Let me start with all of them. They are all here. Identify yourself. ABCD.
Good morning, Daddy Chris. Can you hear me?
Morning.
Good morning, Daddy Chris.
Morning, ma.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Daddy Chris.
Yeah. See, unfortunately, there's no young man in the midst. I would have loved to add one young man to this show, but they are listening, and I'm sure they will join us as this show progresses. Today, I said a call on the youth.
Is my sound okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, it's good. Everybody's sounding great.
Okay.
Today, my message is, or my question to you people is, are you people watching or you are driving the show in Nigeria? Young people, look at yourself. I want to start with Dorcas. Do you think you guys are driving the things? Are you driving the show? Do you think you are too young to drive it? Why are you people laid back in Nigeria?
Daddy Chris, that question. I don't think we are not too young to drive things in Nigeria. But it's like I see we are being relaxed. We are not doing anything because we feel the government are not helping us.
And I want us to take it from there. Dorcas, what do you think? Because this is a serious issue. I want to be sincere, all right? Let's look at it seriously. Do you really think young people are driving things, or what do you think is stopping young people from being there? Or do they, like I said, do you guys think it's not your time? Do you think you guys are too young? Or why are you guys behind? Why are you laid back?
I seriously don't know why we are laid back.
Okay,
But
Gloria, what do you think?
if we don't ask,
Go on.
I say if you don't ask now, now is our time. I say we're leaders of tomorrow. The tomorrow is now. But I think
Tomorrow is
we are just
today.
like I said before.
Yesterday was today. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Today, yesterday, tomorrow is today. Yesterday, tomorrow is today. So, Gloria, what do you think? Why you guys lay back, young people?
Are we actually laid back? I don't think
question.
we are.
Maybe you're not. Maybe you can correct us.
Yeah. I don't think we are, because a lot of young people have come out to do creative things that the government are not putting hands to support us. Otherwise, we are not really laid back.
Okay, Gloria, if you people know that that the government is the one dragging you behind, why don't you take over the government? So let us say, are you people laid back when it comes to leadership? Maybe you guys have done well. Young people have done well in other areas.
No, we are not. Just that we are not given the opportunity to go into the leadership and the governance, because the people there They are old, of course, the old people. They keep recruiting themselves and not young people, not young blood. So if we are given the platform, we are not really laid back. We can do so much. Just that we are
Okay,
not
so you
given the
guys are
platform
waiting
to
to
do
be
so.
given the platform. I'm just waiting. That is a good one, Gloria. According to Gloria, yes, if you guys are young people, this is serious today. If young people, if you got the platform, you will do well. Now, the reason you guys are behind is because in area of leadership, because I can't say that in every other area. In area of leadership, you are behind because so many things are wrong. And I really want to challenge you very soon. When it comes to this area of leadership, there are two ways you lead. Either you are there or you are actually correcting those who are there. Because something you can do in leadership is we vote somebody to get to the power. Once they're in power, we also help the person to succeed. And part of helping people to succeed is keeping them on track. Now let's hear from Mary. Mary, why do you think you guys are behind? Or you think you are not behind? You think you are too young?
Um, on one hand, I would say everything does not have to do with the government. And on the other hand, we still need government to put some things through. The world is digitalized, right? But
Yes.
Nigeria is backward when it comes to digitalization. But we still need the help of the government to bring this thing through. Everyone is not into politics. Not every young individual is into politics, and everybody cannot be into politics.
Yes, sure.
But there are people that are creative that have not been given the platform to showcase their creativity. Um, I don't want to talk about the entitled young Nigerians, the nonchalant young Nigerians. I don't want to come out and work. Right now, I'm concentrating on those ones that have got potentials that are supposed to showcase their potentials to the world, but not given the opportunities. So you asked if we are actually laying back. I don't really think we are laying back, Daddy Chris. I think we are not really giving the platform to showcase what we have, and we are not being helped enough. Because I know that there are young Nigerians that can even produce cars that you see today. There are young
Yes.
Nigerians that can farm very well. But do they have, yeah, they have the strength, they have the wisdom, they have the creativity, but do they even have the platform or the capital to showcase whatever you think they can do? So I think we are not laying back, but we are not being given the platform to showcase what we can do. Yeah.
Okay, so what is coming through is the young people are not given the platform to do what they need to do best. And I really want to say shame on you young people. Sorry, I have to say this. You know why? When we were growing up, there was no mobile phone. You could not communicate. Not to think of computer. When I did my project in school, it was a typewriter. Then there came one woman in the whole of that area with an electric typewriter. We all ran to her. Electric typewriter to type your project. But today is the AI world. Can you check your studio? Maybe there's an echo coming from Asaba. Check it whether your speaker is too bit too loud. Surprisingly, you guys are waiting. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe at the end of the show, I will hear from you. Now, let me take you guys on a memory lane. And I'm going to take a look at two areas of our lives. I'm going to take a look at the government and another thing every young person here, these three of them here, they go to church every Sunday. So I'm going to use the pastors and the government to draw the attention to whether they are being given the opportunity they need to take it. You see, Mary, I know it is strange, but the young man in Burkina Faso now, no, he took power by force. But how old is he? Abraham Turi.
Is Ibrahim Tauri.
Yeah.
I don't. The thing is, people say what happened in Burkina Faso, what happened in Nepal, what happened in Madagascar should not happen in Nigeria.
Hmm.
But Ali Chris, I hope you know that Nigerian government, we are very strong. We've got a strong government that will be very difficult to oppose. It was said that the Madagascar president fled, right? He ran away. The kind of president you have in Nigeria, do they look like the one that will run away? I think that should be where
Okay,
we'll start from first.
maybe, maybe wait. I'm with you. I went too far. Let's keep it within Nigeria. Let's keep it within Nigeria,
Okay.
daughter. Huh? Let me share the first image of the day with you. No, this is too old. No, no, no. Look at this young man. Where is Asaba? You guys need to see this. It's a history I'm unfolding. Do you know these three people?
I think I go one in the middle, Obasanjo on the other hand, and
You
this
wouldn't know
other
the
one, I
last
don't
one.
know.
Yeah, I understand. The last one is Murtala Mohammed. You were not
Okay.
born when he took over, when he was president, when he was head of state. Let's use the right word. All right. Now, I just want you guys to know when this guy became head of state. Gowon was head of state at the age of 31. He was still a bachelor. Murtala Mohammed was at 36. Now, you ask yourself, how old was Obasanjo when he became the first president? He was about 30 something too, about 39. And you'll be wondering, yeah, these people came in by coup, agreed. But are you saying that the opportunity they have then, because the only reason is they were able to take over power was they were in the military and they use it. Some people would have stayed in that military and died there. They couldn't use the power of the military. But when it happened, these children rose to power. Let them call them children then. Because right now, a 40 years old man in Nigeria thinks he's a child. And he's relaxed. Oh my God. And we need to address this seriously. I thought we were going to have a summer back. You see, what is so difficult here is look at 1, 2, 3. I have more. You know, let me just share images of 2 other people. Good. Let me remove this so we can see Asaba. Asaba, let me ask you people, because we just cheated you with this. Do you know the pictures of these 3 men I shared there?
No, sir.
No, you guys really know. Huh?
We don't know
The
them
middle
all.
man is Gowon. He was 31 years old when he was head of state. He was still a
Someone else
bachelor.
is Murtala Mohammed.
Murtala Mohammed, you're correct. You're smart. And then, of course, Obasanjo, look at how young Obasanjo was.
Yeah.
This was when he was the first military head of state. Have you seen Buhari when he was first military head of state? He was a handsome young man,
He was young as well. That's true.
very young. Now, you see, now let's even take a look at these 2 boys. Look at Babangida and Abacha. They were young people. Abacha was 51. I think Babangida was 40 something. They were not old men.
Yes.
But today, when you are 40, you just starting life in Nigeria.
Because things are getting worse, Daddy Chris.
No, it is
Things are
because you
getting
guys allow
worse.
it to get worse. Mary, let me show you one example. Let's leave the political space. Let me share one image with you that will shock you. Who is this man?
Bishop David Oyedepo.
Beautiful.
You know when this guy started? He was a young man. Now, let's, you know this, Baba?
Your best friend now. How won't we know him when you're always calling his name on the show?
Baba, you see,
Adeboye.
Adeboye himself. And you know what's so beautiful? If you say those 2 people, now let's start with this guy. This is my man of the day. He's my role model today.
Another of your bestie, Jerry
Yeah.
Eze.
No,
I don't know
I'm
what this
not
man did to you,
against
Daddy
him.
Chris.
I'm not against him. You know what this young man did? He was able to use The Bible said, what has been hidden from the wise and the prudent have been revealed to the babes and the suckling.
So please.
Today I'm going to use a lot of biblical verse. I'm coming. But the Bible said, what has been revealed, what has been hidden from the wise and the prudent have been revealed to the babe and the suckling. What is that thing? That is what Jerry used. Jerry, he couldn't go and gather the whole crowd. He didn't have all the money to build the whole mountain church. What did he do? He started online. This guy is one of the highest paid YouTuber in Nigeria.
That's true.
Did he start with a big church? Did anybody give him money? Mary, to start a YouTube channel as a pastor, do you need money?
That agrees, but you know what actually gave them all the insights was during the COVID-19. During the COVID-19, people were not really going to church. That was when they started.
People can see, Mary, okay, that's a good one. Today, now, I'm coming to Jerry. Jerry, they can't come where they come for you. Very bad boy too. But let's leave Jerry first. Let me ask you, let me look now face to face so that the world will see you. The question is, which Nigerian young man has launched a campaign for the office of the president online?
This
You
is your question.
Online, and you already get trouble. You already
this question
how many of you have launched for the office of the president online?
Your question, on the other hand, is sad and funny at the same time.
Okay.
Because if you ask that which of Nigerian young boy has done what this question you're asking right now,
yes,
then I will tell you, it's not like it's not possible, but there are a lot of impossibility that comes with it.
Really?
We start with the electoral process. We are still complaining. Who elected the INEC chairman? So even if a young boy come and launch it, all the Nigerians vote for the young boy. What you're working with is not the election result they call. Whoever they declare the president becomes the president, no matter who you vote.
Listen. If let me tell this, who helped? If you said the election was rigged, it was me and you that rigged the election. It wasn't the politicians. Because Tinubu was not in my village. Tinubu was not in your village. It was me and you that helped whoever ran the election to rig the election. They don't have the power to rig the election. And let me tell you, INEC would be scared. You know what happened during the last election? And the young people stood their ground. And they said, oh, we won. And they were able to prove it. There was no way that result would have been announced. You know what they did? It was a lucky, the obedient movement was an accident. And the young people jump into it. And they make noise on social media without a proper structure. They jump on the labor wagon. And we ran that election because of Peter Obi. Even if you don't give them credit, if you say young people are the people that work with Peter, they came third. Third in a movement that didn't start early. Don't forget, it was when Peter did not get ticket with PDP that he decided to change party. And everybody followed Peter. He didn't start it on time. It was not something I started. Young people, let me say this. A very dark man, and I'm not joking, a very dark man will raise money for presidency. He will raise money more than Tinubu. Only very dark man. He's not a politician. He's not in that cadre. Because I'm waiting to see something in that young man. I wanted to see his economic potential. How much he can transfer the economy. Because that is what leadership is. But I can tell you now that very dark man will raise more money than Tinubu if he runs for president. How you be afraid of Tinubu? What are young people? What are you people afraid of? I use the example. Very dark man started the foundation. How much did he raise? I want to hear. In fact, they had to stop him. The boy was careful. I'm using an example that is so close to us that we all know. Nobody stop you young people from taking over power. He said, you see exactly what is happening to Nigeria. We don't think we can do it. So we stay behind and we are hungry in the process of not doing it. That is our destiny. And the example I've given, yes, old men are running big churches, but Jerry is making more money in a more modern way than those people now. And if Jerry continues, he's going to do better. And now, do you know what AI is doing? How can somebody who has analog knowledge defeat you in an election that is AI going to be AI driven? You people are AI generation. You're not like us. When we grow up, maybe the first television I saw, now black and white, oh, now my town holiday. When we finally got one, now look said we take cover our own, come make a color. You know, I call look said paper. Now we take cover our television, come become color. Nigerian youth, I won't call you lazy, but you lost you guys are behind. Way behind when it comes to leadership. Oh, nobody give you power. Nobody's going to give you power. You take it. These people now.
Daddy Chris, you are very funny. Oh, something one I no fit do for their generation. E reach our turn now. Una the one oppress us say when be una turn, what una do? Why I no fit do? Why I no fit change? Why I no fit change?
Wait, oh, make I show you. See our turn for the television. See our turn when we were young. This is what we did. Go one, took over power.
No be on turn dating now, so wetin una turn dey do?
No, because una fit that day dey sleep. That's why we still there. Let me tell you.
Una dey oppress us.
Yes, I agree. But let me tell you this. The time when Gowon can't take over power, they were men, old men. Them all of them were there. He told them to get out. And what did they do? They stepped out. They have the power of the military. It was Murtala Mohammed that kicked him out. Murtala Mohammed was young, 36 years old. Make I show you their age. Buhari became the first military head of state at 38. They were not old men. Babangida was 41. Abacha, 44. Goodluck was even 50 years old. They were not old men. Today, now people when they hear somebody just lived in a presidency, he died after 1 year. You know, just that the man never get life when he did president. There was no more life in him. Sorry, man. And you know the implication is that you allow somebody of the analog when we go to school. I they use the example every day. Gloria, when we were in school, now legible writing might be one of the most important subjects. You know when call legible writing, they go write the thing for board. We go to take our pen, they write down for our notebook. They will go read and whether they go people read that your this thing. That's how they taught us how to read and write. Who write like that today?
Not be legible writing.
Handwriting. I don't correct me. Handwriting. But okay, today, what is the use of handwriting? Everything you do now is on your computer, it's on your DC. Who give a damn about handwriting? It's an outdated skill. The AI, you only talk, AI will write for you. Hallelujah. You know that now? That you just talk, AI will write for you. Who has time to write? You think I'm going to employ somebody who can tell me, oh, I can write very well? It's not somebody who knows how to use the AI to talk, and AI do it. That's the person I'm going to employ. Today, not today, young people. You know, the truth is Nigerian kids are not unaware of the power of the internet. They are not unaware of the power of the social media. The next president of Nigeria can be made on the social media. You can win election already. Look at what Very Dark Man went to do in China. He went there and he was revealing things. On a good day, you know how much Very Dark Man would have spent to reveal what he had done. On the social media, in a space of seconds, the boy reached the whole world. This is what you can do, this you cannot do. Look at the way he's educating people now. Revealing opportunities. If he's smart enough to convert that into winning an election, he will do more help. You see, it's not even a good thing for him not to run. He will use it to change the society for good. Now nobody gives you opportunity. You have a young man who can do it. You are not thinking smart. You can keep crying, nobody give you chance. Nobody will give you chance. Nobody will give it to you. You take it. Oh, I'm young. Why don't I say I'm young? Come and give me president. Because I'm young, I'll be president. Who gives it to you? Oh, because I'm young, I'm going to be governor. You take power. And yesterday, Gloria, I was analyzing the importance of power. Now, what is power? I said power is money. Did I not describe it? Power is money. It's not how fine you be. My money. You see, as my first be so, if I get money, babes cannot follow me. They there. Any girl when they refuse me now, make my money come. They go begin the run. And please, I forget, say, they're going to say hello. They don't refuse me before. Very Dark Man. I go use Very Dark Man today. Young man, no verse. Very Dark Man started the foundation. And there was massive donation. He never even started. Supposing people like us get into that donation, the boy will raise and raise. I wasn't sure of what he was doing, so I wasn't coming in. If people like us come see say, oh, this is a change, that because what we're seeing now is we want a change for the country for good. We want the country to be good. So anybody that can do something that we know will benefit Nigeria, benefited me. If a president that will work for the people, if I see him as young and dynamic, you see, there's two different things. The problem we have with the old people is not that they are wicked. They are stuck in the past. They play politics of the past. They know how to rig election in the past. We don't want that anymore. This is the 21st century. We need to move to the next level. And that's what we're saying. This traditional practice of politics in Nigeria need to change. And only young people can do that. Not me. But what's happening? Young people forgot that Gowon was head of state at 31. Yes, he used the gun. Now, you have a different kind of gun. This. No, Gowon had a gun. You know your gun? Your gun is your camera. Now, let me analyze that again. For those of you who are filmmakers, when we're going to make a movie, we say we are going to shoot a film. I use it on this show many times, but listen to me if you're not been watching me. When you say you're going to make a movie, you go say, we're going to shoot a film. Shoot is the same language, S-H-O-O-T. Okay. So you can shoot. With what are you shooting? You're shooting with the camera. Now, if you are belonging to the military, they give you a gun. What can you do with the gun? You can shoot with the gun. It's the same S-H-O-O-T. The gun and the camera have the same power to shoot. And it wasn't a mistake that they used that word. Because with the camera, you can change the world. The same way you can change the world with a gun. They are all two powerful instruments that tell somebody, shut up. If a president comes to my studio now, he won't talk until I ask him to talk. I dominate him in my studio. Let the president come to your studio. It is when you ask him to talk that he talks. It will be out of place. You saw what was happening between Rufai and the minister. The minister was upset. He was just blah, 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 because he wasn't allowed to talk. You only talk when you are asked a question. You are not in your domain. You are in the studio. The camera is in control. You have a different gun here, sir. You get it? So if you now know, young people, that you have a gun that you can shoot with, and you're still waiting for it to be given to you, and you couldn't use your gun to shoot, what do we do with you? You're supposed to go on exile. They need to carry you and your wife and everybody and throw you in the bin. You're not worthy to live. You cannot be given a gun and you don't know how to do it. And that's why I said at the beginning of the show, what has been hidden from the wise and the prudent have been given to the babe and the suckling. You know what they've done now? They didn't even just give you the camera alone to shoot now. They give you a platform to showcase it as free as anything. The internet is now free. I put something online. It gets to more people than NTA. Nobody watches NTA. But Very Dark Man released something on the post now. I will know. I don't know what was in NTA news yesterday. But I follow Dark Man, Very Dark Man. So who is more powerful? Young people, you're saying nobody gave it to you. Who's going to give it to you more than that? God has given it to you. But you're busy sleeping. You are sleeping. Now, it is the same gun that this guy used. Yeah, they were old men. These old men are still there. If Jerry had waited to go the path of Oyedipo, how they climb to where they are now, or follow the journey of the guy from Redeem, Adeboye, he will not be there. He went online. You know, you can run a perfect ministry online these days than actually owning a church. A physical church. It's a waste of time now. And it is just few time. A time will come when the kingdom of God will be established virtually. It doesn't need to be physical. Sunday service, you don't need to go to church anymore. You worship online. People now worship online. Young people, what am I saying? There is power somewhere. You guys are using it in the wrong way. Organize yourself. Put a structure together. Pick a leader. Take your country back. Not by going on the street to fight. No. That's an old people style. Come on. I think someone going on the street, campaigning, trying to fight. Yes, I can't blame him. But that is old fashion. The obedient movement was nowhere. You can't pick them. The problem is you couldn't even identify them. Have you seen the EDSAs? EDSAs, they were invisible. They don't know where they were communicating from. Police are even now confused. Do you know how much training does police have? Do you think the Nigerian police are even aware of what AI can do? Sorry, let me bring my guests back. Now come. That's what they talk. Now young people.
Yes, sir.
Young people. I've analyzed a lot of things. You guys were not here. I can't go back. But my saying is, if Jerry had waited to start a ministry like Oyedipo and Adeboye, if they sleep for day that whether now they sleep, he pick up his gun. This is his gun. And he started to do his work. Now, let me tell you in the studio, Gloria, two of you are there now. If you bring somebody to the studio, it's when if a president comes to the studio, you tell him to sit down there, he will sit down where you say he should sit down. The camera dominates. The way you put gun on somebody and say, shut up. That's what the camera will do. Sit down there, sir. He say, okay, sir, am I looking good? Because he knows you are in charge. Camera dominates. The person behind the camera have power over you.
Right, that's true.
Camera that is camera psychology. If you study film, that's what they teach you. Everybody just pick camera and they just use it. Understand the psychology of camera. No president will come to a studio and just do. They ask you, is that here to sit down? Is this how to behave? Because he's in a different place. It's like you're being guarded with a gun. Indirectly, Unknowingly, you do what I ask you to do. Shut up there. So I'm asking young people, with this power in your arm, in your pocket, in every day, what do you do with it? You're waiting to be given the opportunity. Opportunity they come. Yeah. Even like Nigeria have potentials. We have potential in Nigeria, but we couldn't use it. Young people, you got potential that you couldn't use. Say, oh, Glory, every day now they tell me here for this show. Oh, yes, Nigeria can do this. We can go into farming. Why are we not doing it? The question I'm asking young people today, with all the power given to you, what have you done with it? We didn't have this one when we were growing up. Gowon never had, they don't get a Gowon, don't say, they don't go dream, say, telephone, they come live. As at the time Gowon was, so it was a different generation. They had their own challenges, but they were able to carry the gun and they did what they did. They took risk. You know what is it to carry the gun and say, I'm going to take over power? It is either way you die. Babangida said it well. If you succeed, it's a regime. If you fail, it's a coup, punishable by death. I want you guys to understand the risk they took. May I bring these guys back? They are my hero today. You see, as at the time, these guys took over power. I want to stick with these people. If you succeed, it's a regime. But if you fail, like them Dinka fail, they kill them, shot, firing squad, Mama Basta, firing squad. So it's not true that when you want to carry the gun and take over power, then you're always going to succeed. If you fail, there's no mercy. The Lord says they should kill you. Yet people will take the risk and say, hey, it's time for you to go. What kind of risk is young people facing today? Who put gun on your neck that you cannot even run the campaign online and win election? Who stops you? When I'm not carrying a first going anywhere
We not want politics. We're not saying we want to politics. The easy way when now you don't run for politics before you shapa, abi. Why you don't enter politics? I bet we don't want.
Okay, if they tell me I'm not going to run for politics, one day say I'm not going to run for office, I don't own. That person, you don't go ask that person whether the person decrease. Say that the decrease don't go to government before you go die. I work for you. Look at me where they carry food, they go carry and pass my gate. My children, they're hungry, get food, go past me, go the other place. I go say, I go tell you, say, my friend, come here, where my own. No, let me say one thing clear. I'm going to repeat this. I'm having glory, you're here. Don't look at the age of these people, leave them first. As at the time, these guys, if you do this in those days, let me show you. If your coup fail, you know what they do? They will fight, they put you on firing squad. The person that killed Murtala Mohammed, that made Obasanjo president, was Dinka coup. The coup failed. They shot them by firing squad. But if the coup has succeeded, there would have been a regime, would have been Dinka president. That was the route they took to decide the destiny of Nigerians at that time. You guys are in an era where you don't even need to carry a gun. You now have a new gun, maybe. Shebuna, they go shoot film. I mean, I film where they took. Oh God, I was educating Nollywood that not beside educated. They don't pass me, but I was telling them that filmmaking not be boy and girl fall in love. Oh, then that's why you need to study film. There's a difference when somebody who studied film makes a movie than when somebody that thought picks up a camera to tell a boy and girl fall in love. And you see, because of my background, I was able to come on this show and I criticized First Act 77. I wasn't talking trash because I studied film. Not from the physical or camera, stand up action. No, from the historical, political, and the depth of filmmaking. That's why I could tell you that this is not just a camera. This is a gun. Let's go back to the question. I want to talk about only one aspect of it, and I will let you go all talk today. Making money, raising money for campaign. Because now you have agreed with me that you can win election. That you actually have a way to run a campaign without money. You can run your campaign online. And I want to finish here, and I want to see one of you saying, I want to be governor. Today. Now, after this one, I want to see. Now you might think, where do I get the money to run for election? How could they raise money? How? Wow. Mary, Gloria, Dorcas, all of them are Igbo name, no problem. But the only thing I want to tell you now is say, that money is going to come from us. You don't need to worry about the money. Let me show you an example. A young boy on Sunday, when they go to church on Sunday now, I know. A young boy will sit down in that pulpit and talk to your conscience about a God that you believe that there's God. But the God is not physically putting food on the table. You're going to put hand in your pocket at the end of the day, you're going to make offering. Actually, you're going to pay tithe to that person who just preached something that you want to hear. Imagine if any dark man convince you on what a new Nigeria will be. Hallelujah. That
Daddy Chris. Daddy Chris.
Let me finish. If he's able to convince Nigerians, not only you here in the studio, I'm talking to the world. If he's able to convince us that he will be able to transform Nigeria into a better place, which we all are looking for, don't you think we will sponsor his campaign? That money we were putting as offering, will offering be as powerful as what we put with for very dark man campaign? The offering will be nothing. Let me hear you, Mary. I'm only saying that young people can raise money like joke. Go on. Let me hear you.
You know, you're always using very dark man as example for.
I use him. No, I'm not saying. Listen. I only use very dark man because he's somebody that has been able to use the gun very well. I'm not saying.
What about Harrison? What about Harrison?
It's a good example. Very dark man.
Do you know what? Do you know the things Harrison Gwamnishi is doing in Delta State? We have a lot of activists too on the media. Maybe you're not following them. What about Harrison, the one that will go on the bush, enter inside the bush to look for those that were kidnapped? Is that one not more risky?
Okay. No, wait. No, wait. Mary, listen to me. When I'm talking today, I said the power of young people. I did not say that young people are not doing well in other areas. You said it, and I agree with you. That young people are doing well in education. They were able to raise music industry for us. Nigerian music scene, we are very proud today because of young people. I'm not saying young people are failed in every area. In leadership, you guys have failed. Who make us
That's not our fault.
No. Wait, Gloria. No, listen. Davido business and entertainment. That is a boy you need to watch out for. Davido is a young man you need to watch out for. He's not just a musician. He's crossing. But what I'm saying is, are you telling me we are not proud of Davido? Listen, in those days, who are you, Nigerian in the UK? The music scene made us, bring us out. Do you know the first time they played? I was in London here when Oliver Twist blasted from a radio. I was in the restaurant. We all get up and started dancing. You know why? Before then, who are you to play it? Who the black man music when they want to play for London? You know what would they see? You Oyibo like you get place here. It is these boys in their music scene. They now dominate the world. In those days, you want play music in American music. Today, in Nigerian music. I did not say young people have not done well in every area. In leadership, una fail. So, Mary, that answer your question. I know you're doing well in other areas. I'm talking of this, the people destroying us. Now, everything you do, you say you need a leader. Everything you do, you need a leader. Where are you? Let's talk. I go marry any.
Daddy Chris, do you think that? Do you think if we want leadership, we cannot get it? Is that what you think? Now because our mind don't get this leadership. We don't want that. But if we want it,
wait, you know the funniest thing when we started, when I say they're not giving a chance, they're not giving a chance. When I mind not there, they're not giving a chance. Then when I not get mad to talk.
You know what? See, you know what? You know what? Young people feel. You know what? Young people feel. If we want this leadership today, so if we start the movement, the whole Nigeria like this, we will get some. Not just that. I think even till now, we never see they awaken to the fact that we need to be in the leadership here. But if we really want some, if we want to go into it, we can, and we will succeed. We will win it. So leave that matter, Daddy Chris. That that's mercy for us.
Lucas, read what you have put on.
Daddy Chris.
Read the message. Read it out.
He told Jeremiah, do not say, I am too young. You must go to everyone I sent you to and say whatever I command you. Jeremiah 1:7. Your youth is not a disadvantage, it is your divine appointment. Bam.
Hallelujah.
So what do you mean by that, Daddy Chris? What are you trying to say?
You see, God has commanded you to take over the leadership. Do not say you are too young, my people. God has commanded you and given you the weapon to take over leadership. You see now, like I said now, very dark man might think he cannot do it. Oh, because he cannot, he now kind of believe that is it. But it's the wrong one. Young man, you are in a position to change the world for good. We are in trouble. The only trouble we have is swelling and that of leadership. The only trouble in Africa has been one, leadership from day one. Shino Achebe said it, all of them are saying it. Somebody needs to get up and do it. Traore Abraham Traore have done it in this country. We need it in Nigeria. We don't need to carry the gun. You guys have a more civilized way of doing things. You have a gun. You don't need to go and take over the coup. Use the gun. This is a gun. That's what I'm saying today.
Daddy Chris, since your phone, where you just show us this phone, since that new phone, you just buy this phone.
That's Samsung, and it's not different from the one you have. That's Samsung, ordinary Samsung. Nothing, women. Now let the picture of the phone they talk. Now what did the phone we do now they talk so? Nigerian girls. Nigerian women, so they be. No, what I'm saying is, I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying, see, what I'm saying is very strategic. And I use the Bible. God is actually looking at you, young people in Nigeria. He asked, oh, I couldn't set up my ministry. Oh, Jenny has shown that you don't need to have the biggest thing on earth. You don't need to have the biggest building to have the best church in the world today. It's going to start one day. It's not going to start at once. But one talk to two talk to three.
And Chris, why are you using church? We have a lot of entrepreneurs that don't have a physical shop for office. And they are doing well. They are doing so well.
My two areas of concern, Mary, my 2 areas of concern in Nigeria is 2. Leadership and our religious life. It's been so bastardized. We are doing well in other areas. Many, and these are the 2 people that shape our life. What the pastor tell you on Sunday, and what the government do, maybe your life. Because they're going to shape your business, they're going to change your thinking, they're going to shape your marriages, everything you do. It is your belief and your government that shape your life. That area you are succeeding. Do you know where Nollywood will be today if a visionary leader is in Nigeria? Let me ask that question. Do you know where we will be? Nollywood started with that living in bondage. People that got up and just use camera and begin to tell a story. Well, not trained. They were theater boys who just tried to do something. Imagine where we are now. We are second largest. In fact, we are the number one. If the quality of our film just improve, we'll become number one. And let me tell you one thing. Hollywood, when you copy the word Nollywood now, they generate 1/4 of American economy. The biggest economy in the world. It's the film industry that's making it. You speak fuck you, this. All your English you're speaking today is from American movie. The English you're speaking now, you all pick them from American movies. They use the movie to change the world. Nollywood is at home. Our government is not even aware of what that thing can be. And it's not their fault. I'm asking you, do you know where Nollywood would be if we had a visionary leader? It would have been number one, econ winner, image builder. Nigeria would have been over. Oh God. We have made celebrities in Nollywood today. You know what they do? They even bring psychology to come and even campaign. A person who's supposed to shape the world, it's like you bring in Arnold Schwarzenegger to come and campaign for you. Arnold Schwarzenegger took when he became a president, he became a governor. Have you heard that? The former president of America, Ronald Reagan, was an actor. He used his face to win the election. You can't separate your life from leadership. That is a political illiterate, and you are there. You know who is a political illiterate? Oh, I don't care. I don't need politics. What else? The best certificate, the one you go born. Every time you say you don't need leadership, where you go born with your pikin, now government go talk. The passport when you want to travel, now government go talk. The food you they eat, now government decide. Tell me what you do without government. Then we can't go church on Sunday.
There's no way we say we don't need leadership. There's no way we say we don't need leadership. Even when I was talking before, we do, but we can't just sit back and wait for them to do everything for us because it's not possible. So that is why we have to do what we think we can do without their own help.
And that's why I'm coming in today to young people. Not, I said I'm going to kick your asses. Not to really ridicule you too much, but to let you know that we have an area where you people are highly needed. In the area of leadership, we need young people, not me. I'm going to be 60 years soon, and I only food at the wait now. I sleep with my wife, I sleep, I'm happy. Now, I gave you on at the go. If you tell me to fly to America now, it's too long. I don't want to go. There are things I don't want to do anymore. By back, they pay me. And there's something, Johnny, I don't take anymore. You guys have a lot to, you have a journey ahead of you. You can't allow us to determine your destiny. Maybe you want to do in movie industry. The people that will change it will be the same government. If government understand the vision in Nollywood, like I said, we drive. Okay, look at the music scene now. Imagine saying Nigeria can't even. Let me say, you think Nigerian music scene is doing well? If now country won't get vision, now Nigerian government, now therefore they sponsor the tour of Davido to tour the world in partnership with the government. You understand? If you host a stadium here in London, you know how much will they take home?
If they sponsor him, who collects the money? The money goes to where? The government.
No, it can even be better. Do you know we can have the Nigerian music festival in London, in America, in Australia, around the world, where all the boys come and showcase their talent. And the people stadium and go full. We will carry money, go home. Oyibo don't come collect our money. Why we not come collect Oyibo money, go home? Talk to me. Burna Boy, they close stadium here. Let me tell you the problem. Burna Boy go come, he go do Whiskey come, he do this one will come, he do no coordination. If the national wealth be this, we go put our eye. There's money there. There's a pass to be made. Even the pastor said, if you don't respect with the work with them, they sabi talk. Oh yeah, now, oh yeah, we need to talk for America. Now we go sponsor them, government. But we make money carry go home. By all means necessary. You know, say this is my math, eh? I will tell you a story when we finish this show. Children, I am not somebody you go into a strong debate. I don't start anything that I think I don't know what I'm talking about. Young people, you have done well. Thank you very much. But individually, Burna Boy is not making the impact. Individually, these boys are not making the impact. If we see music as our strength, we're gonna invest in it big time. And even these ones are just coming now, they will soon old. What about the up want to come? There are a lot of talents out there. Yesterday, I was talking about the Ghanaian government now recruiting nurses and exporting it. If music is our strength, why are we not investing in it? Now, this is something a visionary leader will do. Let me use one. I'm going to use one. I think I keep something about vision. You understand? I said, let me share this. Let me share this one with you. And this time, Mary will read this one for us.
Okay, the scripture asks, where there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29, verse 18. We have perished in silence for too long. It is time to birth a new vision for Nigeria. And the vision begins with.
You.
It's not complete.
It begins with you. I took it out. It begins with you, young people. We've been perishing. Mary, the truth is, we don't have visionary leaders. And don't blame me. I am of a generation where you see where Tinubu they come from. The man tried. He's of an old generation. Tinubu went to school with you know what Tinubu got to? Tinubu has been trained. You see, you can't teach an old dog how to eat new shit. Old dog don't they eat shit before. You tell us they not eat shit, you won't kill him. No matter carry old dog, come put her for this house now. If you shit it, now you go wrong, go eat. You tell us shit not good. No, it's not gonna eat. It need cheat. Because she don't enter in blood. Tinubu is from that generation. You need a new blood, a new vision for Nigeria. What did I say here? The scripture asks you in Proverbs, where there is no vision, what happened? The people perish. That's why with all the wealth in Nigeria, we are in hunger. With all the things God has given to us, we cannot bring it out. Is it rocket science to know that we are perishing because of no vision? I ask today, is it a hard thing to start to do agriculture today in Nigeria and there will be too much food? No. Let's maybe there's too much grammar. Say this is not even too much of a bigger vision. Say we all go into farming. The government choose to go into farming. Will there be shortage of food in Nigeria? Go and talk to me. If the government farm today, will we have problem of food?
No,
How much do you think Nigeria will
not
get
at
from
all.
agriculture alone? So in the midst of wealth, we are hungry. I came the other day and I counted the mineral resources deposits in Nigeria. I asked you, do you know we have gold? Bitumen that is in Ondo State. Do you know we have the second largest deposit in the world? We not, okay, at least we don't say we get oil. We don't even know the quantity. We don't even have geologists. No vision. And now we are hungry. Now we're killing one another. Now this is the saddest part of it, maybe. And I want the two of you to listen. Any leader with a vision will stop this, not by fight, not by killing herdsmen, not by fighting the people in Benue State. Now look at what is going on in Nigeria. Some set of people are good in rearing cows. They're looking for food for their cows. They now carry the cow along the bush. In the process, they are stamping on food, on crops made by some. And the two people are now fighting. I am the leader. And I can see the potential in two. Let me tell you, maybe. Only livestock is what Argentina is feeding on. They are the highest exporter of beef. Argentina. Imagine the northern part of Nigeria saying you can't give them ranches. And we now begin to rear cows and begin to export. And now beef can now corner beef now we go dey sell. Oh my God. We will have Nigerian beef today in the whole world. Would it be out of place if Nigeria is exporting beef in can? Would that not be good income, maybe? Hey! And if they call organic cow, organic beef, it will be more expensive around the world. Now, the certain people in Benue now are now crying. Now we have communal crisis. It's the fault of it's the lack of visionary leadership. Now, a blessing has become a curse. A blessing has become a curse, my children. We should be sad. We should be angry. We lack visionary leaders. I don't want to come to my state because I don't fight my governor too much. If I talk now, I go say I don't start. That in today, in the same country where a single person have a refinery, the state with the oil don't have refineries. In a state where only Davido go launch aircraft tomorrow, airline tomorrow, Nigerian government could not have an airline. Delta State have 2 airports. They don't have airline. Do you have visionary leaders? They construct bridges and roads. Hallelujah. Now let's clap. Now clap for them. Clap. I'm hungry. Is it not true that we are perishing because of lack of vision? What did I say today? It's time to bet a new vision for Nigeria. And that vision begins with you. Young people, you're not going to win if you don't come into government. It's like the biggest mistake a man can make is to say, I'm not interested in government. That is the most stupid human being that you have ever had. Because government will decide everything about your life. You know why I bring in the pastors? Even no matter what government say, the pastors seem to have a way of saying things that say, God said this. Like I said before, Mary, there are 2 people. There are 2 things that are very important in our life. God, government. God, government. They all start with G. God, government. They are so influential in our lives. The pastors control their own, the way they will not maneuver the God with us. They made us pay tithe and offering. It's a voluntary task. The government is collecting our taxes. It's a compulsory one. But all of these 2 people, these 2 instruments, control how we live. Never ignore it. Intelligent people don't ignore them. Look in Nigeria. When you see Christians fighting Muslims, like Bushmen, how can God, that you say God show you love, if the same God tell you to go and kill? The same God tell you to go and hate? Where did Jesus Christ kill somebody? All of you going to church now. Where did you see Jesus kill person? When I came back to Nigeria, I came to make a movie on my return. You know where I put the title? When you land from Murtala Mohammed Airport, you see the big mosque and the big church. That's where I put the title. On my return. That's the title of the movie. Big. Children, young people, I call it young people. You are not too old. You are not too young to run to become the president of Nigeria. First, you get to believe it. And did I say? Let me say. See, I use the word here, and I was using Tinubu. I understand all your revolution there. Let me talk about Tinubu a little bit. I said President Tinubu's victory, whether you like it or not. It is not true that Tinubu is the most handsome man. He's not the most powerful man. He's not the most anything. But Tinubu is a man with a strong determination. I've never seen somebody that got so much criticism like President Tinubu campaign. The man go talk that they laugh at. Any statement he made, in fact, if that man watch social media, for commit suicide. Today is your president. Let me repeat that. You never heard me say this before. Tinubu is a man with strength. There's no criticism the man didn't get. Myself, I contribute. Tinubu, you be this. Tinubu, you be that. PT, PDP. Any small mistake that they can make music. If the man watch this, they will commit suicide. Today, he didn't give up. Today, he's your president. If you like, that man when you take Kosan, you take and they call him my president now. Like I said just now, all those guests when refuse me now, make my money come. You go see they say that decrease. You know, I don't see your number. Your number has been thrown before. Where you for find out? They don't say my money don't come. Power is money. Tinubu can say things now that decrease will jump. He's now the president. You see how he got there? You think Tinubu got it by gift? You think they just give the power to Tinubu? Oh yes, Tinubu just like this. Oh, they just said, come and take Tinubu. Tinubu work hard. He worked hard to become president. And you win election by all means necessary. Let me say, I don't care how he wins now. It's not what we may want, but you win election by all means. Win your election by all means necessary. You have more power than him. Do you know that? Tinubu has how many guns? How many power does Tinubu have? An old man like him, and you young man, you're sitting there, you're sleeping with your power. You are a waste of space. No bets. Decide that if you talk in the 21st century. Listen, young people, I'm going to go on a break because it's getting too hot in the studio. Don't you think so? Because I'm getting old, though. I'm not the kind of person you can just beat like that. So when I talk small, I need small break. Let me take a quick break. When I come back from this break, now we're going to see whether we can organize. We're going to see what the power of organizations can do. And then I'm going to show you one or two verses in the Bible that shows that when you come together, like in the Tower of Babel, there's nothing that is impossible. And then when young people take over leadership, they feel it. You are the future. You see where you're going. We'll become your advisors. That's the position we want to be. That's where we belong. We don't want to be in the people running the affairs. Tinubu cannot climb down. More than no vex, Tinubu. To climb down from the aeroplane is a problem. Have you seen the president coming down? More than no vex, so it's not an insult to him. But the man climbing down is a punishment. That the man they look down, make it not come forward. This is a man the whole camera in the world is watching. This is your president. He's struggling to come down from the plane. He said, no, there was at my age, I went to study my law, and I'm going to be a PhD in law. I'm coming home. I'm not ready. Listen, you know what happened? I told them in my class that age is a deficiency. No, I didn't even use the word. I told them age is a disability. That when I talk in the class, they must listen to me. They say, why? I say, because I'm disabled. You say, what's wrong with you? I say, because my age. Age is a disability. The older you get, your ability to do certain things begin to reduce. Make these guys come. I'm going to analyze that well and weller when we come back from the break. Don't go away. Stay with me because today, not today. Young people, I say me, I'm not getting today. Don't go away. Stay with me. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is the State of the Nation on the African Regional Television. I'll be right back.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +4.
Hello, welcome, people. You're welcome. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is the African Renaissance Television. I am just in the middle of a very tough discussion, but I may have to cut this meeting a little bit shorter because they just informed me now that I'm supposed to be in another meeting, and that is what you do when you get in. What I was trying to talk about, when you have age, there are so many disabilities that come with it. What did I say? Before I went on the break, I was telling people that age is a disability, and it is not for bad reason, because that is how it is. There are certain things I can't do anymore. In those days when they carry women, we are quick, we can't do that anymore. Don't try to do it if you have a particular age. You will heart attack, die away for nothing. Like that joke. Your system is not as strong as it used to be. Let's not deny it. So giving an old man presidency, a job that carries the biggest assignment in a nation, you're carrying the destiny of about 300 million, if not 400 million Nigerians. That is not a joke. And if I show you the example, like I said before, you see your president climbing the aircraft, then coming down. If Baba not look down, he go fall. Is that not a torture? He's president. He's my president. I don't mind. But is this what we want? Is this even good for him? On your mandate, we shall stand. Okay. Mona stand though. But as soon as they stand, we can stand reach tomorrow. Mona not follow. Now let not come.
We don't back come again.
Now let not come. What? So I was telling somebody, I was just saying something on the show. Now, you guys cannot understand now because you are still young. You see, you get the age the man will grow rich. If you wake up, they get up anyhow. You go wake up, you go first. Before you go come think of how to get up. You understand? Because you have that age. L'Oreal Ducats. Now ask now. When I don't see a president, they climb down from the plane. Say President Tinubu just landed the country. All those ministers will go wait for him. Then the camera will be on him as he's climbing down. Watch it. See how Babate they climb down from that place. You can't defeat nature. That kind of a person is not qualified to run the affairs of a country so big and so demanding. The job of the Nigerian president is one of the most craziest jobs you ever think of. It's demanding. I started by commending Tinubu because if not too young, when they were doing the last election, when they cost Tinubu, the way social media represent Tinubu, they finish her. Oh, the man, in fact, that airboy from Kogi State, that your brother, what do you name? He don't become lawyer now. Now Dukas at the talk to. Dukas no say at the talk to that now. You know what they talk? You know my go just fall, so that's the president they fall. But he's now your president, You know what made it so? Why Tinubu? Tinubu is a man with resilience, a man with strength. He stayed. About the causes, if I be Tinubu are for wrong, I swear. With all the causes, with all the abuses, the man remained. And today is president. That's the kind of resolution you need to become president. That's the kind of strength you need as a leader. The only problem Tinubu have is the age. He is obsolete. He's an old man. He may not agree, but the man is outdated. Tinubu cannot pick up his. Listen, when I was doing broadcasting, when we finish now, AI will generate it. Not me. Tinubu have time for those things. Tinubu know what to be AI. In his time, things were not like that. In our time, that was not the order of the day. This is the AI generation. You cannot accept an analog president in an AI generation. The world is moving. You know what I think? If I'm the president of Nigeria, I swear, this morning now, if I don't sit down to myself, okay, what happened to our farms? Not our agri minister. The minister will talk to me. What's happening in the house? He will talk to me. What's happening in the mineral sector? He will talk to me, my daughter. I want to know because it's not investment. Tinubu get that power. Even if you want to, you won't kill him. You want to kill him. Then what are you young people doing? They're waiting for him to be given to you. Oh, because you are young, they're going to give you president. Take, come and take now. So we don't get somebody to be president. Oh yeah, come take Gloria. We want you to be governor. That's what Tinubu said. Of all the causes that cost Tinubu, he was there. He stayed focused. He never gave up. You know why I'm happy? I can see it coming. I can see my prophecy coming. I prophesied that the young boy under 40 will run for the office of the Nigerian president and win it. It's coming to happen soon. When I saw what Very Dark Man was doing, I was so happy. And when Peter Obi came, Peter is an economic guru in the body of Very Dark Man. When I make a talk, when I know guys, so Peter is an economic guru in the image of Very Dark Man. So I wish Very Dark Man had the knowledge Peter has in economy. And he is the president. And he's not going to be not for himself, for us. When the people of Israel were in trouble, God will send them who? A leader. Go and read your Bible. See that the reason. Listen, the children of Israel, they foreseen in Egypt, and Moses didn't get up. If Moses didn't come, therefore they there till today.
Yes.
You need a leader to take you out of your dungeon. It's not. Wait, let me ask you. Now Moses, now carry all of them, put for everybody, take them come out. Moses only showed them leadership. Say, follow here, follow me, follow me. You see now? The people that fought the fight for the children of Israel, they are the same people that fought the war. But somebody showed them leadership. Do not underrate the power of the leader in your family, in your life, in your community, in your country, in your state. They determine where we go next. Whether we have food or we don't, it is the leader that will determine it. Like I said it before, the children of Israel would have seen this. They will be there now, suffering, crying for God to come and take them out. But individually, they had the power to do it too. Let me tell you this. God did not call Moses. Let me say this again. God did not call Moses. God supported what Moses was doing. Hallelujah. Let me your ears. God did not invite Moses. Because that's all that there is in the Bible. Moses, before even God worked with Moses, Moses already killed an Egyptian and ran away. God saw the strength, the power in Israel. I said, come, young man. Go and read the Bible. So they can say, oh, now Moses, now God just appointed. Moses took himself out and God worked with him. What makes you think you are not the appointed one? What makes you think you are not the anointed one? My people say, Okure de Ploto, and you know what Okure? Not too young. You get the kind tree when they do our forest. The tree go, they grow. When the tree don't grow like 100 years, you go back enter. You can't cut that tree. Now they will say, Okure de Ploto, and you go back enter. Hallelujah. Glory. Lucas, maybe you are the Messiah we've been waiting for.
Anyway, glory.
Yes.
Remember, na me
No
o.
wahala.
Na me be the
We
Messiah.
stand.
Yes,
Dey
we
here.
dey.
They
You
can
see,
say,
and,
no
and,
talk
it-
it.
and it's
Invite
not a
us.
joke, my daughter. You will be surprised that when you start something, that thing will never go down because God will always be there. You sometimes you think it's your power. That's why I don't fight. I've been running SRTV for years. Sometimes I don't make money in Nigeria. I'm the one that spend here. But do you know that I will not have keeping that money will not be there if I didn't have it? Is it your power that you sustain the platform? No. Anything you do, God will come in. But God ain't going to start it for you. Do you hear me, children? God did not start the journey from Moses. Moses was already showing love to his people. He saw an Egyptian fighting with an Israeli. He killed the Egyptian. And after killing the Egyptian, it was one day again that they were talking. They say, "Oh, are you not the one that killed the Egyptian?" You know what it means to kill an Egyptian in those days? Moses have to run away. Because they would have killed him. His own people like
So why
betrayal.
did he come back?
He came
So
back
why
because
did he
as
come
at that
back
time,
now?
that is it. That's when God now see the determination in him. He now say, "Young man, go and tell Pharaoh, let my people go." When Moses was coming back, he
Hey,
was
so
full
who
of
said that? No
he
be
was
the
very
same
equipped.
God. And then you just start saying, no be God saying that. Daddy Chris, I don't
No,
understand.
no, 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 no. I
Did
said
God
God
say
did not
that?
start it for him. God did not start it. He started it first. He started to show love first for his people. He displayed it. He killed somebody. Moses as a murderer.
Yes.
In the midst of that, it was after that God said, "Go to the main man. Don't start with these people. This is your fight now, a local fight. Go to the main man. Go to Pharaoh. Tell him, let my people go. Who says so? Sell him, I am that who I am." Go read your Bible. Did you have any encounter with Moses and God before he killed the Egyptian? No. Show me where. Doctor, who told you are not born great? You come out.
I'm
Even
born
when
great
it's
to
okay.
Daddy Chris.
You are born great, my
Yes.
daughter. Doctor, Gloria, you are born great. I am a born great. I'm born great. I
Yeah,
know that.
born first lady.
To what extent
Amen.
have I used my greatness? It's me and God now. God is angry with me that I've not really used my potential to the best of what He has planned me for. Don't make the same mistake, my children. Nigeria need leadership. That leader is supposed to be you, not somebody else. You know, like I said today, I use Very Dark Man as an example. They think I do it because Very Dark Man, he has come in to step into some very sensitive areas. Let me tell you what Very Dark Man is. Very Dark Man did it to my message today. It's a very difficult one. I'm going to compare Moses and you now. Okay. When Moses started, what did he do? He was fighting local fight. Yeah, yeah. Gloria, listen. Listen to me carefully. He to the extent he saw two people fighting, he killed one. He thought he was fighting for the true cause, right? He was fighting for his people. Okay, that was the beginning of his journey. That was a good one. But what did he do? He failed. Because the same people will betray him. He knows that. He ran away. But when God now tell him to go and do what? Did God tell him to go to the people and fight the people? God sent him to the head. Go and tell that man to let my people go. Very Dark Man has been doing something very great. He has been fighting, trying these local things. Very Dark Man, maybe it's Daddy Chris inviting you and calling on you to run for the office of the president. Because if God's going to use you, He's going to use you. He's not going to use you in all these small things you're doing. He's going to use you to run for the office of the president so you can make a lasting impact. When God intervened, what happened to Moses? He was talking to Pharaoh. He was no more fighting. He was talking to Pharaoh. This is where very dark man is. I'm just talking, though. There's some fight to fight. It's not the one. That is the local one. You start with it. But when God intervenes, you know what you do? You become the president. So when you can make a change. Hallelujah. I don't talk my own. Many people go vex. Many people go there angry. My name is Daddy Chris. I can only say the one that God sent me to do. But think about how Moses started. Very many of you now are busy fighting local fights. This very dark man now. Very dark man don't hear my message. Maybe you're supposed to run for governor in your place. You can see your governor failing. They keep quiet. You don't know. All right. Now, maybe you're there inside village. They fight some people. They fight some people. Whereas what you're supposed to do really is not to even fight the governor, to displace the governor so that you can take over leadership and save these people. What did Moses do? Moses took the children from bondage. Understand the language. He took them from bondage. You can take Delta State from bondage by becoming the governor and executing a good plan, a visionary plan. What did I say on the show today? Our people perish because of lack of vision. Do you get me, Dorcas? Hallelujah. My message today is to sing. My message to sing. Look, listen to what I said. When you want to fight a fight, you will first show your skill. God is watching you. The moment God intervenes, you know what He will do? You will no more fight local fight. You'll be fighting the main fight. When you fight the fight of God and when you fight the fight of man, it's two different things. Those people that will take over power and transform lives, those are the people that fight the fight of God. You know what I said on the show before? That God is sad, God is hungry, God is crying every day that His children are suffering. If you don't know that now. That God is very sad, that His children can't have food, that they're dying, that they're killing in His land. This is not what God planned for us when He created this world. He wants me and you to get up and correct that. Like when the children of Israel was in bondage, He wanted to correct that, but He was looking for who would do that. Then Moses rise. Moses rose then. He was doing something. Moses was killing another person. He said, no, Moses, that's not what you do. Come, my son. Go to Pharaoh. Go and tell him, let my people go. So God is telling you, my daughter, my son, go and run for the office of the governor and take my people out of poverty. I want to stop. I want to stop. I want to stop. I want these two guys to close the show. I need to stop. I don't think I'm making sense anymore because they aren't even following me. But I know the world is following me. Today, it's a very, very important show. I am not here to challenge you people alone. I am here to ask you that God is angry that you are sitting down on your ass. So it's not as if, it's not a decision that I can do, I must do. It is a must that you must do this. Because the reason God's children are suffering is because of lack of vision, which you need to pilot you. Oh, Moses was waiting for, Moses was waiting for Jacob to do it. Jacob was waiting for Aaron to do it. Aaron was waiting for Chris to do it. Chris was waiting for Mary to do it. God is looking for who will deliver His children. Nigeria needs deliverance, not the one you get in the church. We need deliverance from poverty. We need deliverance from housing. We need electricity deliverance. We are still in darkness, my children. Is that not sad? You know how many Nigerians are on the street today, no food? Is that not sad? God wants to deliver us. And it's now looking like in those days when children of Israel were in bondage. It's now looking for Moses. There are going to be many Moses of our time. There'll be Moses who work at the governor's level. There'll be Moses at the local government level. There'll be Moses who will be president. Are you not the Moses? What makes you think you are not Moses? Lucas, let me come back to you before I get out. Why do you really think? I'm serious. Don't joke with me. Why do you think you are not Moses? Gloria, why do you think you are not the Moses? Seriously. Who is the Moses? Does Tinubu have 20 heads? Tinubu head not 20. Tinubu, what did make Tinubu better pass you? What did make Obodo better pass you? I'm just talking. Now stop, and they come out. I don't. You know, I said one thing before. Make I sing my song. I don't tire to fall in love. They won't laugh now. When I sing this song, my girls go to laugh. I don't tire to cry for help. Every day I come here crying, but today's only special. God said I should talk to young people today and tell them to get up to do the needful. He's looking for Moses. The Moses is you. Don't look at the other person. As I'm talking to you now, don't look at the next person. You are the Moses. Listen to me, my voice today. God see you as Moses. Now, he has not been able to use you because you have not even started anything. So, by the time you start an online campaign for president or for governor, then you know that God has started. Then you know you have started like Moses who has been somebody. Now it's going to send you. So it's going to be behind you to win. Because God is desperate. He wants to make a change in Nigeria. All he's looking for, he cannot come down and do it. He needs you. God wanted to take the children of Israel from Egypt. He didn't come down. He couldn't come down. He was waiting for Moses. He was looking for Moses. When Moses came, God's mission was fulfilled. Here they come out. I leave the show now for you people. Thank you very much for joining me. I don't want to show more, because if I say more, they go vex. You know, let me get out, and I'll let my guests end the show. Thank you very much, people, for joining me today. These two guys, they're going to close the show. They know what to do. They're going to talk to you. They're going to summarize what I have been saying, and they're going to do it in a powerful way. Thank you, young ladies, for joining me. And I will join you guys again tomorrow when I will be here to do these things. Over to you guys. Bye for now.
All right, thank you very much, Daddy Chris. Gloria, thank God Daddy Chris don't consider musical. I'm not just saying the music industry for go forward. All right, our wonderful guests. I think this is where we draw the curtain close on today's edition of State of the Nation. We've said a lot today. The young people in Nigeria need to wake up to leadership. Like Chris have said, we've done a lot in the music industry. If you go to the music industry now worldwide, before you mention, in fact, if you start mentioning a popular artist, Nigerian artist, even the film industry,
artists are actually
they are doing that. But that Chris now is calling out to us in the aspect of leadership, that we should do something as a bit of leadership. I think it's a good place for Nigerian youths to actually start. The time is now. Let's not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is today. Tomorrow is today. Yesterday, tomorrow is today. So the time to act now is now. So you can start from small, you can start from anywhere. So I think we've said a lot for today, and it's a good place to draw the curtain close on today's edition. Thank you very much, our viewers, for staying with us. Thank you for always staying with us. It's an honor to be here and have you also on the show. So we'll come your way next time. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube page on SRTV, and also to follow us on Facebook and SRTV. You can drop your comment also on the show if you happen to stumble on our show anytime you are less busy. Till I come your way, I remain Dorcas Atashego. And with me has been Gloria. Do have a lovely weekend. Bye for now.
Where every day feels like a vacation, your personal sanctuary, where life happens, experience true comforts. with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. Welcome to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. The upgrade you deserve, real life happiness. Elevate your every day with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. The perfect blend of style and comfort, modern interiors, fully furnished unique apartments, ultimate comfort, 247 security. Your peace of mind is assured with our security, CCTV surveillance, high-speed Wi-Fi, fully equipped kitchen, smart TV, air conditioning, cars to take you around town, and lots more. And guess what?